and welcome back to Scale Me Down. In this episode, we're going to modify our brand new Creality K1 Max 3D printer. Remember to like and subscribe to support the channel.
This has proved to be a brilliant printer and it's produced great results straight out of the box. It recorded this time lapse of one of our customers printing a pilot for his radio controlled aeroplane.
But I've found a flaw where the filament is mounted around the back of the machine, which can make it difficult to access. And because it's out in the breeze, it can gather dust which can migrate its way into the nozzle and perhaps cause blockages. So I'm going to modify and mount this Sunlu S2 dry box on the side of the machine. That should help to keep the dust out and also control the humidity of the filament, which should improve print quality.
Listening to others' comments on this dry box, I will also include this 24 volt fan to ventilate it. I drew and 3D printed this fan exhaust and some spacers to fit it between the dry box and the printer. I then drilled holes for the fan intake and the mounting bolts using a hole saw and a step drill. Next, I carefully took the dry box apart to access the wiring. I then marked and removed the polycarbonate side panel for drilling. I put a piece of wood underneath to back the polycarbonate and drilled it very carefully, starting with the Dremel to make a pilot hole and then opening it out with the step drill to avoid cracking it. I soldered the fan power leads, splicing them onto the lower heater terminals. And whilst I'm at it, I'm going to power the dry box from the printer, as the provided wall supply is very wibbly wobbly. It was now time to reassemble it all, using M4 bolts, washers and nylock nuts. There's plenty of clearance for the bolt heads inside the dry box and the nylock nuts inside the printer. Turning the printer on its side, I could then remove the bottom panel to connect up. This is the power supply and where we need to connect the dry box to. I had to file this notch out of the bottom panel before I could refit it. I downloaded and printed this fitting from Thingiverse that was designed by BRCCRB to hold the PTFE tube. Now let's refit some filament and try it. Brilliant, it works, with the fan coming on intermittently with the heater, which is perfect. After a few hours running, the relative humidity comes down towards 10%. I hope you found that useful, and thanks for watching.